Alright, welcome back to the second episode of this Let's Play of the Banner Saga. We're leaving Strand and going to the next spot with our band of brothers. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogger, cracking up meat casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the meat is passed through the camp. Toast to Wagner, maybe? You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner, drink merrily, go easy on the drink. Let's have a chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Oh, I thought that was the conversation, but at least there's some more to it. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogger, I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess, for your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Euben, speaking of what happens after this business with Ludin. Wagner, hopefully the boy goes back to Arnberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Euben, starting to sound like Hagen. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha, don't you miss the fight, Euben? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. Wagner, there's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. It used to be warriors would follow you for what you've done. Euben, isn't that why they follow you now? Wagner, is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. Euben, they've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire. Lost in thoughts, you leave him to it. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Wagner. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Said Ludin. Wagner. Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. Is there going to be a map? Oh, there is. This is the map of the world. You can explore by panning. Okay. The location of your caravan is indicated there. The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, selecting the locations with or L and pressing A for more information. The Wandering Road. At the end of the First Great War, the Varl had more to contend with than mankind to the south. Above the Brattabrek peaks, the land crawled with furious, war-minded Dredge. The first Varl king, Einar, led the entire Varl race across the snowy fields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away Dredge as they went, before forming the first Varl kingdom at the Einar Toft. Okay. So that's the road we're on right now. When you are finished researching the world map, please return to your travels to the camp. Okay. Einertoft is the next. I was about to say dump, but I guess the next city we're going to. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to look at. Alright. Wagner. We head north, then east past the fords. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. Haken. We should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skrimmerstead? What's the point of marching? Said Luden. Euben. The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the long ships. Wagner. Too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrimmerstead. Haken. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise of his content. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Euben. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Wagner. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Haken. Haken. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Holy shit. Vedderfell, if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you are ready to get back to the road. Select the hero's tent. Select the unit to view the stats, promote and learn about abilities. Bring the pain. The character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor break damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more break damage for one turn. By using Bring the Pain, he can create a forward charge that punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Okay. That sounds really good. I cannot upgrade this. Okay. I have 0 points available. Okay. Yeah, we already know that. Lore is where you go when you learn about the character. Kills. Aha, so you need kills in order to promote. Okay. So it's a very... It matters who you use to perform the final blow, it seems. And what's this? I'm not sure. Doesn't say. I think there was some kind of trinket or something, if I recall correctly. Okay, so we need to... Can we go with the arrows? No. So we can promote Gunnulf. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legend. Higher stats, Increase your item rank. Do we have to make a choice? What's this 5 doing? Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Ah, okay. I guess we're doing that. Got 35, so. So now we have 2 points available. This unit has points available, yeah. So we can put that into more armor. Oh wow, we used up a lot of willpower, it seems. And what the hell is this? Oh, it's exertion, okay. Any given action, okay. Okay. Haken. Luden. Gunolf. Alright, that's it. For now, I think. Oh, that's the level, okay. Training. What else can we do? Leave. Heroes, that's what we did. So I guess we're resting or what? Map. Days of supplies, 66. Great morale. Is there a way to buy more supplies? So what do we do? It uses 6 supplies. Does that mean that they got... no. Stats didn't go up. Now what's the point of resting? Alright. Let's just move on.
Wedderfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
So we have 85 fighters. Peasant. By Hadderborg, that's a lot of varl for some missing cattle. A Mogger. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleasant with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Wagner. Where have your cattle gone? I wouldn't know. My boys seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by themselves. Mogger. Scalfings out there, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Wagner. Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get the camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. Mogger. We'll be here in no more than a day. There's a silver for any food you've got. Peasant. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell, says Mogger. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of. Shut up, hear that? Where's Luden? Haken. It's faint, sounds like fighting and something else. Haken takes off at a run. Oh, looting is kind of feisty. Oh, we can zoom in. Okay. But we cannot turn. Clicking on any tile will automatically make a path, yeah. Click to make a waypoint. Now select the other waypoint. Now confirm your move. That seems like a really bad move. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Click the top right banner. Ah, that's the same as the tab key. Okay. Armor blocks attacks and shrink. Yeah, we know that. For each enemy higher, blah blah blah. There's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. For each enemy armor higher than your strength. Ah, okay. There's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. Not sure if we should spend willpower if we only have 50% chance. Does that does that increase the chance? No, we can't do that. Okay, never mind. Deflected. Deflected attacks don't do damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Is he dead? So this is a tank, and these are damage dealers, right? So we can do Sundering Impact. Sundering Impact added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. Rank 1, 100% to hit. Strength damage +1. Yeah, that's not what we need right now. So we got 90%. Yeah, we need to get his armor down, right? So we're going for break armor too. Maybe use willpower as well. Let's get this guy over here, maybe. Gunnulf. So we can do 5 damage to him. I think we do that, right? It did 4 to us. I need to use willpower to get to this guy. Bring the pain. Attack. So if we hit them, that's gonna bring it down to 8. But he can't really do much against our armor anyway, so might as well break his armor a little bit, I feel. So we can hit this guy for 5, or we can continue this for 2. Who's next? That guy's next, and now we have the big guy. So, and okay. So he can hit for 12, but he's still got a lot of armor, so we're not gonna do much to him unless we bring down his armor. So yeah, let's do that. Let's break his armor a bit more. I think it's Tempest time. Right? Don't we have... how come I cannot use it? Or it's taken with this Tempest. Or what? Heavy impact. Ah, here we go. Tempest. Normal strength. Damage to 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from the target. To 2 adjacent enemies. Ah, these are not adjacent or what? That's kinda interesting to find out. Let's try that. So it did hit both of them. Okay, we're gonna move in closer. Now what can we do? Bring the pain. Breaks an enemy's armor and punishes enemies for retaliating. Break damage. And what's the other thing we can do? Is hit for 3. Or we can hit that guy for 2. That's 15. Yeah, let's hit this guy. Alright. So... ah, we don't have enough willpower to use the Sundering Impact. Okay. So let's hit this guy for 6. Now we have Gunnulf hitting that guy for 3, I guess. Yeah, we can finish off the big dude. Or we can even lower that one. Let's just finish off the big dude. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Ah, okay. Using the horn will give 1 willpower to the active ally. Well, that seems kinda crappy. I mean, if you have to fill the entire horn to get 1 willpower? Oof. Ah, great morale gives us extra willpower. Alright, who's up? Haken, okay. So we can hit this guy for 7. Guess we're doing that. Yeah, they can't do much anymore now. They're pretty beat up. Two kills for whoever this is. The foe's lying dead at your feet. For Mugger, okay. You trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them, they were just there. Haken goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. Cut with keen edged sword. Okay. Oof, she looks scared. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Deployment happens for battle, Rook and Alert. Okay. Oh man, he killed Bammy. We cannot let that slide, right? Marker prey. Oh, can't do that. Oh, can we attack? No. We're just out of range. The orange square indicates the range of a unit's attack. Archers like Rook and Aled have much longer range than melee units. Okay. I guess we're ending turn. Oh man, her range. Can I see her range somehow? Thread the needle, what's that? Thread the needle hits all units between the archer and the target, doing bonus armor break damage. Oh, but that's in a straight line, okay. And this is a rest. The orange square indicates the range, yeah. So we can get extra willpower by resting, yeah. Okay, let's just move a little bit closer, I guess. And then we should be able to attack this guy, right? 80% only. So maybe we go for some armored breaking then. Oh, he's pissed off. I'm not sure if there's a point in running away. We can do 2 damage. Yep, let's do that. And he goes down to 6. So he needs to break armor as well. We can attack him, right? No. Why can I not attack? Maybe I have to move away from him? Okay, we can hit for 1. I think we're doing that. Oh, let's use some willpower. Excellent. And we kind of render this guy useless, I feel. It's gonna try to break more armor, yeah. But we're gonna keep doing this to him. Let's finish it. Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. Alette. All that food! That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. We'll get the supplies. Let's get back to Skogger. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do we think you can handle more of them? No, let's just get out of here, get some food and move on. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, we have to try. Be quick. Alette calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. 15 supplies, yay! Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. No shit. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. Ah, okay. That seems logical. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Oh, we're little tiny dots. What's this, 5 days? Okay. Am I supposed to do something? Options. No. We're on the other side of the map, going to Skogger. Okay.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Okay. Ivor! The enormous vial in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntmaster? Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge! Everywhere! Dredge? How did you get through, Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it! They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters. Egil, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftains what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. Go with Egil or let them fight. She was badly hurt, man. Her armor was broken, so I'm gonna send her away with Egil, I think. Alette looks like she might protest, but scowls and runs off to safety. Gods! Rook, don't start telling them I know what I'm doing. I know it's a stretch, but they bought it. What's the plan? Just hold off any dredge we see until everyone's inside. Then we figure it out. Sounds like a plan. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Okay. Doesn't look like we have a choice, so let's go to the house. Sure enough, dredge are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over in panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly. That's a bad sign. Units move in the order you place them, from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Select units with... okay. Alette's bracelet, lovingly made by a hunter's wife to keep her daughter safe from harm. What's arm? Oh, armor. Duh. Okay. Not sure if we're ready for battle. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Okay. We need to find... Oof. Can we see how far they can move? No. The one with the shield looks like trouble. They all kind of look like trouble to me. So we can hit for 4, rendering this guy sort of useless. I feel. And then next turn we can hit again for 4. Alright, so we can move him here, but then we're getting range of that guy. I thought I turned off the music, to be honest. Oh, I can't turn it any lower. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Oh, I guess I could have moved here and then shot at this guy. No, too late for that now. We need to use willpower to get to the other guy. I guess we might as well do that. It's battering ram again, knocks the target back, doing armor break damage. And 1 extra break per unit they pass through. Let's hit this guy like really hard. And then we can do 3 to both of them. Which one is next? That one. And then the big guy. So I think we're going for this dude right here. Let's finish him off. And then we can move a little bit further away. We hit this guy real hard. Oh man, he can walk up to me. Damn it. Mark Prey does armor break damage. All allies within range attack the marked target. Okay, that's too late for that, it seems. We need to break this guy's armor. Ouch. Oh my god, we're getting our ass kicked. So this guy can still do 7, but then he needs to break my armor first, so we need to focus on this guy now. Alright. can do 3 to both of them. But who's next? It's the big guy, right? Not enough willpower, damn it. But we can kill him now. Pillage mode! Yes! We got beat up pretty badly. Difficulty. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use the options menu to change difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time and it has no effect on the story or your choices you make. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds Rook. Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Got it. We're lucky to escape the notice of more dredge on the way back. You can see them rummaging through houses, tearing the buildings apart. If you're going to look for more survivors, you make a note to do it quickly. Alright. I think we're gonna leave it here for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.